wait. Wait, 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 wait. Don't be a fast clapper.
I want to clap. 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 I want to clap right now. I want to clap. I want to clap.
I want to clap right now. I'm at Joy and I came to get down.
We want to be internationally known.
We are known to rock the microphone.
Because we act stupid. I mean, outrageous.
Stay away from me. If
Our
you
joy is contagious.
Our joy is contagious. We need a whole. We need to just wrap a whole.
Because we used to wear this nose. We enjoy allergists.
Is what I choose. The ladies love me. Boys adore me.
I mean, even the ones who never saw me. That's
like
good.
The way that I rap about joy.
Listen.
The reason why, hey.
Oi.
We've gotten to homecoming season and we are giddy.
We've lost it. Yeah, but I think that's how you're supposed to be.
say.
When you're in homecoming season, like, you know what I mean? I'm so glad I
African
teach you
people,
the
it's
HBCU.
homecoming time. Yeah, bo. Yeah, bo.
I'm so glad I teach you the HBCU. They even know. Dr. Bell, we going to have class on that third. No.
Hell no.
We're not having class Thursday or Monday. But homecoming is only Friday to Sunday. Said by no HBCU grad either.
Ever.
Things people from PWI say. Homecoming's only the one day.
Oh, you must go away.
Go ahead. Why is it a big deal? Y'all act like a reunion every year.
It is. Huh. Okay. All right, you can go ahead and.
So today, I am Spelman College. The
what
whole
are you
thing.
talking about? We haven't clapped. We haven't played music. We haven't done anything.
I'm excited. It's homecoming season.
Spelman, my name we praise. Standards
and honor raise.
We are here. We have
It's
made
finally come. It's like our favorite time of year.
God.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Men in gray sweatpants hollering and
Listen. And everyone's
and
drunk.
giving back dollaring, and all the good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. If you're wondering what holiday is coming up, it is HBCU Christmas, and SpelHouse Homecoming is afoot. If you've never been, I'm sorry.
It is a time, y'all. We are here. We've arrived, and we are just.
I mean, it's a time.
I'm so excited.
Look what you doing to me.
You got me burning up. Oh, wow.
This is what I'm saying. See, it's that. It's this. You see?
If you go, I'm going.
Listen, it's that part.
Listen. If
Why?
you travel, I am traveling behind you.
You could be a single seat, whatever vehicle thing you have. On the back of it. What is that sound on top of this rocket shit that I'm on? Me. I'm going. I'm going to be a little sidecar in it. Just wherever you take off, I'm going. Okay, now can I not say that?
Now you can say
now
who
I'm
you
Spelman
are.
College.
And you know what? I was going to be Spelman College too, but you know
Why
what?
not?
I'm Morehouse College.
Come on.
Okay.
We're a team.
We are
We
a
are
team.
salt and pepper shakers.
We are.
And we don't want to, please Please, we don't want any hate about this,
Oh, my
okay?
gosh.
We don't want
Listen,
it. We don't want
We
it.
understand.
We are a
We also
pair.
are shouting out Bennett
Listen,
College.
we are
we'll go
absolutely
ahead
shouting
and
out. And
we'll say-
Lincoln.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we are going to shout. But listen, SpelHouse is a thing. It's
It is a
okay. See, when you didn't
We're
go,
gonna be
like,
at peace
this
with
is
it.
the stuff people ask too. You know what I'm saying? If you mess with somebody who didn't go to Spelman Morehouse,
Mm-hmm.
they be like, why are you calling that man your classmate when you went to the, I'll be like, see,
You don't understand.
that's my classmate.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did this thing
Okay.
together.
Did he graduate with me? He didn't graduate with you. It was a different he went to a different school. See,
You don't understand.
you don't know how this works.
Yeah.
We reunion together.
Yes.
Was it gonna be which homecoming are you going to? When people say that, I'd be like, oh, I'm dying.
And people
What do you
say that
mean?
to me
It's
all the
SpelHouse
time. I
Homecoming.
don't understand.
So you're gonna go.
Somebody said to me the other day, I know Morehouse is the weekend of the 28th. When is
they didn't.
yours?
No, they didn't.
I
They said that.
swear to God. I swear to God. Well, I know when Morehouse's is. When is you?
Listen, here we go. Get comfortable. Don't try to, if you listen. If you're looking for some Spelmanites, it's gonna be some Morehouse dudes around. I'm sorry. Checking for Morehouse, just know the Spelman gonna be in the building. Listen.
We go together like diggity dingy dong, together forever like she wop wada diggity doo doo doo.
Ching ching chingity ching ching. That's how
That's how
SpelHouse
we'll
will be.
Whoa, yeah, we'll always be together. We'll always be together.
Change. Listen. Don't
one else.
try to do it. Let us just SpelHouse it up. It's unique. It is a
Yes.
unique experience.
Yes.
And I understand it may not be replicated in other places. Let us do
What we do.
Okay? Let us do what we do. So we also add joy.
Yes, we are. Where life plus joy equals satisfaction. Yes. We are shifting gears, y'all. We're excited about this, actually. We
Seasons
are.
change.
People change.
Remember them?
Yes.
Expose?
Listen, I am an expose fan. Don't
Come
start
go
with
with me.
Oh, what? Okay. Anyway,
Okay. I'll keep going. So let me stop.
so we have come,
I'm sorry.
we have come out of our 12 principles for just a second. We got about halfway through, and then we thought to ourselves, you know what? Let's just do kind of a season of just joy.
Just joy, right? And we always do it, right? You know, if you've been following us, we've been doing things in seasons, giving you tools and tips for adopting principles that will add joy to your life. But we also want to just do some real life applications of it too. So we're just going to talk for a few weeks about just some joy stuff.
And that's it. And we're going to ride
And
it
we
out.
might, yeah. It might take us to the end of the year. We don't know.
We don't know.
We're going to do what we do.
We're going with it.
We're just going with the flow.
Yeah. So as we always do with all of our principles, we give you a definition. We're going to also talk about joy today. Joy versus happiness.
We're going to talk about joy.
Joy is an inner feeling of contentment. Happiness is an outer expression of elation. So think about
Very
it that
good.
way.
Joy transcends while happiness reacts.
Yes.
That's deep.
Yes. Yes.
Right? It does. Joy
Joy's gonna be
transcends the
there.
situation,
Yeah.
right? You can have joy and be grieving. You can have joy and be in conflict, right? Happiness is a reaction that happens,
Yep.
right? Joy is internal. Happiness is kind of depending on, a lot of times, on an environmental stimuli.
Yes. Joy is a deliberate practice and intentional behavior. Happiness just comes and goes.
Which is why we chase joy.
We
We chase joy because I want consistent.
like a dog on a bone.
Listen, like a rat after cheese. Like the two of us after some tacos.
Like a crackhead on some, no. Okay.
Oh.
So,
It's going to a dark place.
no. But yes, we do chase it.
We chase that
We
joy.
absolutely chase that thing. Yes.
So it's joy endures, right? Happiness often can't be maintained. That's what we're getting at. And we want something to be enduring, right? And a person pursues happiness. You always hear the pursuit of happiness, right? But a person just chooses joy, which means you can do it at any time.
Anytime.
You can do it anytime. You could just right now be like, I choose joy.
I choose it.
I understand that this is chaos going on, whatever's going on. I choose joy.
Listen.
In this moment.
All right. So as we have done in all of our other seasons, we have like a little something at the beginning that kind of opens up our episode. And so this episode, we are talking about all things HBCU homecoming.
Happy homecoming to you.
Happy homecoming.
Happy homecoming. Happy homecoming. Happy homecoming.
Wherever you go, I'll follow. It just doesn't matter. That's doggone shame, but I will.
What if we just got to clap and just really went in? Happy homecoming to you. We need a tambourine.
Oh, I have one. Get out of here. I have several. Shoot.
The little hand one and the little flat. That's a drum on one side. You know, you hit it with different parts of your hand, but like, boop, boop, boop. You know what I mean?
You do what? What is this that you do? When you hit the tambourine, tell me. You hit it with the bass and the goo goo. Goo goo goo.
It gives a little
not goo goo. No.
It's a that hollow. Listen, everybody who's ever been to church knows what I'm talking about.
Forgive us.
Yeah, it's a little just.
It's the season, y'all.
Tis the season. It's the most wonderful time of the year, people.
So we're talking today. We're going to open up things you'll only find at HBCU Homecoming.
This is not an exhaustive list. I think we'll post on the socials too, to get, what are the things that we will only see at an HBCU homecoming, right? You will see this mix of these two different drink containers. You will see a plethora of the red cups, except over at the Omega area because they have purple ones.
And gold. Yeah.
And gold. And everyone else will have the red cups, right? But you also see these large, lovely containers. We walk about, and I mean, it's planned. You don't just have any old thing. You know what I'm saying? You don't just do any old thing. I've been to some other homecomings, and they just like empty out like a Dasani bottle and just put it. No. It's part of your look. Your container is part of your look, okay? Everybody has one for yourself.
Yes. Another thing you see, folks screaming when they see someone, even when they don't remember the name. Let me show you how this goes. You look so good. And then the person you're with says, who was that?
I have no idea. This is why we gave a little tip. Be careful about bringing your boo. Because you're not introducing nobody to nobody.
Introducing nobody to nobody.
You do that thousands of times. What's going on, bro? Oh my God, man. It's a long hug. It's a homecoming
some point,
hug.
I forget her name.
As the evening goes on, because the cup.
Because this cup got joy in
it. Starts getting rid of.
Let me tell you something. I
memories.
ain't. You know what I do? I just stand back and let people do that. You gonna tell them who you are? Because I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing that. We could, but we are going to scream when.
Oh God!
I mean,
so happy to see. I'm genuinely happy to see you.
Yes, I may not know your name though. It's okay. It's all right.
In fact, even if I have never seen you before in my life, I am still equally excited.
See, we don't have to because we went to HBCUs. We just be like, sis, bro, hey fam. Hey fam, pour a little in that cup.
Oh my God, this happens all the time. The trust that I have at a homecoming. Listen, people I've never met, just go on ahead and pour a little.
Just put a little in here. Good looking out. Chief. I don't know. Just calling him any. Good looking out.
You might get a phone number after that. we'll talk about that too. You want to talk about things that you find at an HBCU?
Something else you see in the HBCU homecoming, because I've been to I went to graduate school at Auburn University, so I've been to other, it's not that I have never been to these other homecomings, right? But this wide range of ages, this way that at this SpelHouse homecoming, there's going to be babies in Spelman and Morehouse gear, and also like somebody 90 years old with a little AKA sweater on and just like a little Spelman shirt on that's still line dancing. You ain't seen nothing till you seen somebody in their 90s in some gold boots.
Baby.
That's HBCU homecoming.
I absolutely adore. He is one of my favorite people, the father of one of my exes, and I still regularly see him. He graduated from Morehouse in 1966, I want to say, and he goes back. Him and all of his Glee Club folks, they all will be up in that Ray Charles building looking down. I done told him a couple times now. Now, Baba, when you see me, don't judge me. When you looking down and you see, because my tent
I want him to
is
let
right
us in to go to the bathroom, though.
He won't, though.
We can't send a little text. I don't want to go.
He'd be like, "This is my space.
I want to go to the bathroom."
I know. I wish.
Please.
We are not able. This is another thing that you say. When we say homecoming, we are really talking about a week. We're not talking about, yes, we have come home. This is not just tailgate. I know for some people, tailgate and the game is like the kickoff. I am talking about it starts Monday. And continues through the next Sunday.
All the way
I am talking about there is a list of events for each day. And even
you have to decide between them.
You decide to truncate it and maybe not do the whole week, it means you start Wednesday.
Anybody doing Friday to Sunday is an amateur. You're not even. You fly in Friday and then you fly out on Sunday.
Shame on you.
What?
Shame on you.
No. HBC, no. I have friends that are literally, they're like Wednesday to Monday at this point. When does your flight come in? Wednesday? When do you leave out? Monday night, Tuesday morning.
When the day this airs, we are preparing that evening to go out.
I'm not working again after it.
I do not work again until the next, possibly Wednesday.
I'm off. Because you have to recuperate. You talking about going hard. Fashion shows, step shows. This is all. And again, I didn't know people. I only went to HBCUs. I didn't realize, homecoming is literally, it's just the homecoming game, right? And just kind of tailgate the game. I was like, who's going to be at the concert? Concert? We had two. We used to have an old school and a new school concert. It used to be two concerts.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Fashion shows. The coronation itself, where we crowned, that's a whole school
vibe.
days vibe. Come on. You seen school days? That whole thing happens. Does that really happen? Absolutely. And it's a queen for each of the courts. Come on.
On that final Sunday, there is church
and
there is brunch that lasts well into the evening.
Brunch will be at night.
Last year, we were watching House of the Dragon late into the evening.
We went to brunch and then we went again. This is Sunday morning. Remember, we went to the brunch. That's people in our class years, so kind of late 90s people. We have brunch, and then we went to Dantana's or something. Remember, we went out again.
Oh, we do. This is after. This
is
after
the party going.
Ayana's house. No,
after Ayana.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then we went to another friend's house. It was a lovely, outside house, and we just we're all there again. Still
well into
in Nelia,
the late evening.
Yep. Yes.
You got to fly out Tuesday morning. You really do. You need to just stay and rest.
It's a week
on Monday,
and really, that's why we and also the phrase "Happy Homecoming." We mean that.
We really do.
We mean that because it's a holiday. We take it off. Most of our friends, they tell their supervised employees, HR, whoever they got to go to. As soon as the dates come out, I need these days off.
My area superintendent graduated with me at Spelman. I'd be like, you finna be here?
I think I'll see you out there then.
I'm not.
I'll see you out there soon. Something else we see at HBCU homecomings, right? when the dance, first of all, the dance team, period.
The dance
Period.
team.
All look like Beyonce.
Period.
Okay. If your dance team doesn't come out with a cape on and a onesie, okay,
With some high white boots.
with some high white boots, if they don't sashay out, if they just walk out stomping, if they don't give you this, you might not have gone to an HBCU. Okay, but let me tell you about an HBCU homecoming. When the band plays in the dance, if there's a particular time when they invite all the alumni to come down and do it.
They all start dancing.
And you ain't seen it when you ain't seen a 6-year-old woman still tiger rumbling or whatever it is down to the ground.
That hard.
Okay. Old band. They're at Clark Atlanta's at homecoming. They're really big about that too. So some of my old students, they're like, we got to practice. I was like, we got to practice to go and play at the homecoming. What? This is what we do.
I'm telling you.
This is what we do.
Now this one, some people, I guess, didn't really think that this happens. I guess they thought this was just.
I feel so sorry for them. I'm
joke.
so sad that they've been missing these opportunities year after
For
year.
us single folks. For some of us married folks. This happens every year, honey. Homecoming hookups.
What?
Listen, I've tried it and I know.
What?
And
where are your good
I'm going to tell you.
Are you joking?
And I'm going to tell you this.
Bring a little spend the night thing in your purse.
If you play it right, you don't even have to get a new one every year. That's your homecoming hookup. You just know that's my boyfriend for the weekend.
The homecoming boo. A homecoming bay is a real thing.
Oh, God, yes.
Hoko bay. When I tell you see each other at other times, you'd be like, what's up? How you doing?
but at homecoming, something's
Here
in
come
the air.
You start texting them tickets that you got. I'm going to this party. I know I'm going to this party.
Oh.
Maybe that party ends. You riding with us?
And you know
that's
what
it.
that's
That's
called for. And you know what that's called.
Are you right? You actually prep for it. No, I'll meet y'all there. You don't want to be responsible for having to drive people home, and you may not be headed in that direction. I'll meet y'all. Let's Uber.
You know that's why I got in trouble last year because I took somebody home instead of going home with someone.
Oh, that is how you got in trouble last year. I was still mad. They hate them mad.
Listen,
they hate them mad.
It's a real thing. It's an entire culture within itself. It is what it is. Listen, let's just go with the flow. Come on. It is. It's all right.
Let it just, let it bless you.
Let it bless you.
If that's what you choose, how you choose to move, please don't be in judgment of people who that's how they choose to move. If you would like to be chaste and at homecoming, please do. Please do. If you would like to not be chaste at homecoming, please don't. Everybody needs to be free. The schools themselves, you know what I'm saying, were built on just black freedom. And the ability for African Americans to make their own choices in the Reconstruction era.
And to be a hoe in this era. Listen.
It's called homecoming.
Coming.
I mean, hoe and coming are in the
They're
word.
there.
They're in the word.
It's right there, y'all. We just picked it up.
Just embrace it.
We're joking. No, we're not. Next. Oh, child, this one.
Yes. That halftime show is better than the football game usually. And that's usually why you at the game. That was the thing that blew my mind at Auburn. Folks leaving at halftime. I was like, we come for halftime.
Oh, God, that halftime.
Did you leave? Everyone emptied out, went to the bathroom. I was like, and I love Auburn.
Matter of fact,
War Eagles,
we might show up at the halftime and then
I saw
leave
that
after
halftime
that.
show, and I was like, yeah, you can leave during this. We're there for the halftime is about to be where it sets it off. There's about to be a battle of bands.
Oh, God.
Stop playing.
Oh, God. Oh,
Stop
God.
playing.
Oh,
The
God.
dancing, the choreography of the band, they're going to be making. It was like Fam and Bethune-Cookman one year. They were like, the good seats are not even down front. The good seats are way up top. And I was like, why? They were like, watch. Right? This is back when they were like the band schools too. You sit up top because you want to see that band. They made like a whole SUV that had like hydraulics. I was like, I'm watching people with a tuba go to the right together. So it looks like this whole thing has hydraulics. They were the antenna of the car. The car had wheels that were rolling. Undefeated.
There's nothing like, just an HBCU homecoming.
They'll play old school songs, modern songs. I mean, it's just.
It's everything.
It's
we'll sing along.
We get hype in the stands.
We start dancing in the stands.
In the stands. You forget that the game on.
Listen.
You be like, oh, that's right. We watch football.
I remember I went to Howard's homecoming. Shout out to Don A. Burson. He is the owner of, I want to say, the only Black-owned rosé. It is called Lafette Rosé. Yes. We once went to Howard's homecoming. When I say on a whim, y'all, I'm talking about it was not our homecoming.
I've gone on a whim to Howard's homecoming.
What?
Totally worth it.
We drove those 10 hours.
I did the same.
In a car that probably hadn't had an oil change in a year.
Oh, listen, my God.
And
me and Laini did this exact thing.
And we went, and let me tell you, the year that we went, who was at homecoming? Biggie Smalls.
Mm-hmm.
You heard what I'm saying? At the Roxy.
Mm-hmm. That's how it was back then.
If nothing
when we went,
else,
it was Wu-Tang Clan. I mean, just like, and they were just like hopping up on that. Listen,
we had Fugees and Maxwell in the same year, 96.
Mm-hmm.
That's who we had at our homecoming. We had. I want to say it was 96 too.
And surprise you.
Yes, I want to say that same year we had Jamie Foxx did a comedy show at our homecoming. Get out of here, y'all.
Last year, you just walking around in Kilgore minding your business, and Drake just woes up at Morehouse College. He wasn't even scheduled for a concert. I just came through. Why? Because he knows SpelHouse Homecoming.
Jermaine Dupri was there last year.
Why wouldn't you? I literally bumped into Redman, and I mean, like he knocked me down, like bumped in. And I was like, oh my God, I got knocked down by Redman. You really do wear those big Tims, and you're like bigger than I thought you were going to be. Hi, Redman. Hi.
That's just commonplace.
I'm talking about just walking around, celebrities, stuff like that, just like walk around at the HBCU homecomings. I remember meeting,
Angelina Jolie was there last year.
Why wouldn't she be?
Because her daughter goes to Spelman.
College.
Kerry Washington was there. I'm sorry. Michael B. Jordan was there last year.
Why not? First of all, why wouldn't you?
Oh, okay.
What's the dopest thing going on in the country this weekend? Oh!
Let me go to it.
Let me homecoming. I know people didn't go to college at all. They spent all October going to the HBCU homecomings. What? Yeah, my homeboys from the crib
traveling along.
I have homeboys from the crib. I see them when I get down there. They didn't go anywhere.
That's the time.
They're like, this is what we do in October.
What's something else you see?
Okay. Don't take this the wrong way.
Don't.
Just breathe through it.
It's all joy.
It's something we see. It's related to the homecoming hookups. Sometimes we kind of see these relationship hall passes. It's okay. Relax.
If this what y'all do,
relax.
I'm not mad at it.
Relax. But you know what's really funny is it gets attributed to men, but that's because men talk about that more. When a woman's like running her program, she's just not talking about it. She's like, oh, all right, y'all, I'm getting ready to call it a night. Women are not announcing what's up. This men be all, I'm finna be out here. Man, you're doing too much. Women would be like, listen, good night, ladies.
Whatever brings y'all joy in your relationship, we support it.
Yep.
So long as it's not hurting anyone else.
Listen, so we're saying relationship hall passes. Remember, a hall pass, though, has been granted.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Not a stolen hall pass. I
borrowed my boy's hall
like we
pass.
used to do. We used to write our own high pass.
Flip over an old one and write on the back of it.
And try to.
No. That's not what
Don't
we're saying.
forge the hall pass. Now, if you and spouse are like, listen, homecoming.
Listen.
Just don't ask, don't tell. That happens. Okay. Good times. Ooh, these are the good times. Leave your man behind.
Get him out of here.
Again, a hall pass is granted, though. We're going to bring that home. This is an agreed upon. I'm going to be stealing the hall pass.
And whether you have this hall pass or not, you can enjoy this next thing.
This is one of the most beautiful parts about an HBCU homecoming.
Men in those gray sweatpants.
Baby, they have those gray sweatpants.
Baby, I can't wait for that crisp air. I need a breeze.
Listen, at Spelman and Morehouse, the Omegas have decided to not even be in the little area where the fraternities normally are. They're just going to dominate the whole tennis courts. They're gonna set up a whole little lounge, just day party. Just those gray sweatpants is going to pop over there. You hear me? They will bless you. Those camouflage pants and those gray sweat.
and then they get to stomping and hopping and gyrating.
Hold on.
And that thing get to thinging.
It's hot. It's just, it's hot. And if you don't know nothing about this, and their tongues be just hanging out,
We ain't gonna stop at just the Omegas.
Because the shimmy will give you a little something too.
Baby, wipe me down.
Wipe it down.
Them alphas get up in there. They got a little smooth. A little.
They do traditional stepping. Shout out to alphas. They really do. They do like the traditional, the South African gumbo dance stepping. Listen, it's just so full. You are full at HBCU Homecoming. Come on. But like all men everywhere gonna have on the sweatpants because they know what's up. It's like their way of wearing a Wonder bra. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's when we wear those jeans that just gonna set off the hiney just right. They know what's gonna set off something just right.
Please wear them, men. A beg.
The ones that been working out go wear that slightly young T-shirt.
Slightly young.
Just so this can just my muscle, it won't go down. Like it just gets caught right here. And they try to make it seem like, I didn't know it was gonna get caught right there.
Please bless the people.
I love it. The second you touch it flexes. You be like, hey. We do the same. But when them arms go around it, it's just my stomach. Suck that thing in.
Your hugs be led
Listen,
with the chest.
I want you now. That's why it's kind of tricky to bring somebody who doesn't know about the culture. Because they be like, "Why are you hugging people like that?" It's just how it is, honey. Them arms slip around
why
that
did you
waist.
arch your back into that?
Baby, you lean in, put your arms around that neck.
Hey, big head.
Hugs from the back happen. It's okay. It's hard for you to understand that. You'd be like, why do you go to a school where Morehouse men come and hug you from the back? Well,
because I don't want nothing else.
That's how I like. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I wouldn't trade a Morehouse hug from the back for anything. What else is different too is that it really is for alumni. You really don't see that many current students at the tailgate. They are at a lot of the events. So my cousin is at Spelman. She is a freshman, and she's going to be in the fashion show. I was like, how do I get into the fashion show? Because what people do is kind of a little bit different. Current students, they go to the concert. Yeah. They go to the fashion show. They're going to go to the step show and things like that. And we're going to just party, eat at lovely restaurants. You know what I'm saying? Students eat at the little restaurants that, you know what I mean? I was like, those are the days that you can afford. We be at the nice things. We had a little at least steak buying the place out.
Well, the restaurants we used to eat at ain't there. We gonna eat. Shout out Steagles, man. Listen, pour out a little liquor. Just a little Steagles for you. Listen.
It's the right thing. Listen, wings and things. Oh, wings and things were so delicious.
Ooh,
they had like the
wings and
best wing
things.
sauce I have ever had in my life.
Yes, and then the D9 in full regalia. Now, let me tell you this. I am D9. I am a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated.
I am D Cup. All I have. I am delicious. I don't know. I am derailed. Okay, go ahead.
Anybody want her? Now's the time to
don't deny me.
Don't That was brilliant. It was brilliant. Yes, but anybody who knows me knows. I mean, it's very rare that I'm gonna wear Nelia. I just that's not. But I can't wait for the day that I'm like 90 and I have an entire fit. I am talking the rhinestone shoes. I am talking about the hat.
I can't wait.
I'm talking about the denim jacket. I am talking about them deltas. I love it when I see when all the lines get together and they have like their anniversary, and their t-shirt. Like I love all of that. It's beautiful, y'all.
It's lovely.
The Omegas, you know them because they drinking something purple. I don't know if you want to drink it,
Careful
but
those punches.
they can handle it.
I put that in the SpelHouse group. Well, it was just like a comment. You got to be careful of these fraternity punches.
Listen, that oil,
okay,
baby.
Q oil might make you do Q things.
You will be on a permanent lean for the remainder of the day.
You don't want to drink no shimmy down, and just don't tell them what happens when you drink a shimmy.
I can tell you what happens.
I can tell you what happens.
I've tried it and I know.
Yikes!
Listen, yikes.
I love homecoming too because you always see like this inventive Nelia. So, and again, I'm not trying to just be like super comparative, but going to other schools, people like wear the stuff from the bookstore, right? But HBCU, like we make like whole, if you like just a dress that's like off the shoulder and torn over here, and just you see these absolutely creative and inventive ways of repping your school, like Add Joy merchandise. So like you would know, if you went to Spelman College, you would know that undaunted is like our little thing that we say. We're undaunted. Our tag is really a choice to change the world. But, we know what undaunted means. We know what all this Latin.
Et facta est. It really, they're saying is et facta est lux. The truth is light.
Something about the light, right?
The light is the truth. The truth is light. And we just changed it to the truth is joy.
So this is one of many things you would just see out there of people just celebrating their schools. I have on Spelman earrings. And we're gonna do it. Like people are gonna have on bracelets.
Yes.
There's Spelman and Morehouse shoes.
Socks, shorts,
everything. We're gonna give it.
We have shoes made.
We're gonna give it. And I start early. I start getting in the theme of it, like Wednesday, you know what I'm saying? Like Thursday, I just start wearing little things like it's time.
Yes.
All the way through to the brunch.
Yes.
The brunch.
So some places that you can get some inventive Nelia for next year, because by the time this comes out, we'll be done. But if you saw some stuff and you were like, oh yeah, I like that, go to shopadjoy.com, surlyshirts.com. We were just talking about Laini has Femme Minutes on Etsy. There's all kinds of things. Just type in Spelman Nelia, and just a lot of
your
things.
school does it too, because if you went to a HBCU, you all doing it too. This is not just Spelman and Morehouse. This is just HBCU tradition. Because I see a lot of the vendors are make them for other schools too. You know what I mean? Like where we'll buy the Spelman stuff, and I'll be like, that Hampton is hitting. No, that's what that Howard sweater is everything.
And we and you all, let me tell you, ultimately what we realized at homecoming season, there's no shade to any of the HBCUs. Let me tell you something.
HBCU celebration time.
There is like a line that runs through all of us. It's an experience that no one else can claim unless you have been to an historically Black college or university. It is unlike anything you've ever known, and it is sacred, and it's why we celebrate it the way that we do. And so we shout out Howard, we shout out Hampton, we shout out Tuskegee.
The ones people often forget. Elizabeth City.
Lemoyne on.
Listen, Edward Waters.
ASU.
Listen. We are shouting them all
of them
out. This is your season for joy, for celebration, and for connection.
And
that's what
every
homecoming
single
is
one
about.
of them is special, and we salute you. And that's what we're talking about today.
Yay.
So just in talking about general joy, these homecomings, they are a time of joy, celebration, and connection. Like we said, it's unlike anything that you've ever experienced.
It's a whole week of good feelings and a debauchery, but it's also, just the time to come together.
The debauchery.
I mean, come on with the debauchery. We like to pre-hydrate, like start drinking coconut water and all that stuff like that, just to be ready.
Yes.
For your big cups.
Yes. What I love about it is not just the relationships that are fortified, it is the new ones that are created.
I've met new friends at homecoming.
So when we talk about these 12 principles and how they come into let's talk about the joy of homecoming, connection and belonging. I'm gonna shout out Leroy. I met Leroy a year ago.
That's right. That's right.
Leroy is one of my favorite people to this. But you know what he said? And it was his first time coming to homecoming.
Yeah, and then he ended up coming reunion and all that. Now, just because he came one time to meet up with, and we're you know,
and
we're in
that's
the same
it.
class.
We're forever bound. That's it. It is what it is.
Patience and endurance. We wait on this faithfully every year,
Ooh.
and we promise to endure till next year.
Next week, I will post, hey, y'all, only 51 weeks until homecoming.
I know. That's how I feel after Christmas. That's why I call it HBCU Christmas.
We start the countdown immediately. We are sad to see it go.
We are.
But we endure so that we can get to another one. Yes. Awe and wonderment. Let me tell you something. When we first started homecoming at Spelman, we were in a parking lot that was probably the length of my house.
It was a parking lot. It is now. I mean, I think Freak Nick went away, and now it's just SpelHouse Homecoming. Last year, they thought it would be. They thought they'd thin the crowd by charging
By
for
making
tickets
people pay.
and stuff like that. There were 30,000 counted.
30,000.
That's counted people. Remember how many people came in uncounted? That's 30,000 people buying. That's 30,000 people.
It was a feat
buying
just to walk.
Just the
10
tailgate ticket.
Yes.
Yeah, 5 feet.
Yeah, it was. It was.
If your tent was too far, I couldn't come. Where's your
For
tent?
real.
Oh, I can't go.
I was texting folks. I was like, I'm here.
sorry.
You gonna come?
You got to come down here to
Okay.
this tent because I can't do it. But that is something to be in awe of, that many people would come and celebrate. Right?
That would. And here's the other thing, y'all. And I hope I'm not jinxing anything. We don't have no fights break out.
Yeah. We're going to knock on anything that's wood, right?
We don't have
all love.
It is all love.
The only
we wouldn't
crime
even
that
allow
happens is
for it.
public drunkenness.
Yeah.
We do get that.
And we're going to participate in that. We're going to do it.
But other than that,
But it's in a contained
and
area.
have a good time.
We are.
We have a good time.
Yeah.
So I love that it challenges our attitude and mindset too. It's just not the time to get caught up in insecurities about where you are currently in life. The pounds that you gain, your divorce being finalized, whatever it is, it's a place to find acceptance. In fact, come if that has happened to you. Do the opposite. Well, I can't come. I lost my job. I did such and such.
This is how you heal.
This is how you heal it. Your people can't wait to see you.
They just want to lay eyes on
They
you.
cannot wait to see you. But we often think like we're going to be pressured to talk about stuff. Like, how's so-and-so? We got divorced. How's whatchamacallit? Well, I don't work there anymore.
None of it matters.
None of that matters. Buy the nail you in your size, whatever the new size it is, and come on down.
5XL to XS.
Nobody care.
We are going to listen.
Come
we're
on.
going to party it on down, and we're going to.
Down.
We are going to. There are people that I've seen, and I haven't seen them since the 1900s, and I just cry on sight. I never thought I'd see you again. I am just so happy to see you. I couldn't care less about what has happened in between.
Yeah. This last couple of times I have met just like kind of freshman year boyfriends, just strangely, you know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about had not seen them in 30 years.
Yeah.
I remember you. I remember liking you and you were in Thurman.
And I go back to that thing about relationships being made at homecoming. Y'all, look, Terrence is one of my favorite brothers now. I met him a year ago at homecoming.
Oh, there's people got married. There's tons of marriages of people who met at homecoming, stayed in contact. And they're classmates. They met at homecoming and graduated together.
I'm telling you, it is
Got
unlike.
married.
I mean, there are so many. I'm getting giddy about the people that I know that I'm going to see that I met last year. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm
Old
telling you
friends
that
and new.
old and new alike.
It's wonderful. So change your mindset about it. If you're worried about, well, who
This
am I?
isn't
How
the
will I
time.
present? You can present it yourself. This is the time to be just as genuine as possible. Be comfortable and be casual. You know what I'm saying? Don't be all fancy pants.
I've never
trying to be
seen a
somewhere
single
else.
person regret having come to every single person.
Never heard it.
Every single person is
I'm
like,
so glad I came.
I'm so glad
I almost
came.
didn't come.
I'm so
glad I
glad.
came.
I'm so
Nobody's
glad.
like, this is a waste. It's comical.
Security and confidence. Baby, nobody is judging you harder than you're judging yourself.
Listen,
None
say
of
it
us
again
are.
for the people in the back.
Nobody is judging you harder than you are judging you.
Come own. We have people who come back who, quite frankly, major things have happened, like a disability or something of the like, that they literally cannot get around as much, that they had sight and don't have sight anymore. People who come back and have those still coming back.
In wheelchairs.
Still coming back. Make room for me. And of course,
and we
come
will.
through.
And we cater to them, and we take care of their needs, and we just want you here. It's
I
the
didn't graduate on
presence, y'all.
time.
We don't care.
What?
I don't care about that.
Were you in that dorm?
I
with
didn't
me?
graduate. Listen, just come on.
Come on.
You was there with me.
Come on. I remember you.
Come on.
Come on. That's fine. That's a wonderful story.
I hear you.
Because I called you my brother and my sister back in this
Still my
1900
brother
and
and my sister.
1993. So
Still.
come
Still.
through.
And it'll never end.
Come through.
I don't have to know your name.
Yep. And I got to say, the pride and the gratification you get to see
Baby.
a sea of accomplished Black people like that is outrageous.
Unparalleled.
And I have to believe that I think they were just especially beautiful people. I just, listen, I'm
We
going to
really
say it
are.
aloud. You
just
come
look
to the
across it,
homecoming
you
and
almost
you're like,
wanna weep.
really? No matter what age, but you're just more beautiful as the time goes. You finer.
Really? You know what? This is true. Every time, because when my friends like posts from CAU, which I may go to CAU's tailgate this year, I might just go
Just
ahead
roll
and do that.
Oh, I wish I could go. Zuri's got a martial arts competition.
When I see the pictures, I'm like, we are just finer
We are lovely.
with age. My
What's really
God.
and to not be lying when you remember I told you I'm running into every little boy that I liked my whole freshman year, and it was a lot of them. So if you're like, she was talking about me, I could be, or like could be talking about like 10 others. I liked everybody. I was just like, Morehouse College is amazing, right? But I saw one of them, was like, not you looking better now than you did then.
Oh God, all of them.
Not you.
All of them.
Killing the Zaddy game.
All of them. Every single one.
In this 2023, it was killed in 93.
You was cute in school, but you also listen. Listen. Mm-hmm.
Okay, got you.
This is true for the women too.
Absolutely.
I have looked women in the face and who are you?
Who are you? What are you putting on? What's the face cream? What are you doing? But I'm gonna be honest with you. The ones who have joy are the ones that really emanate. I'm gonna keep it 100. It's the ones that have joy. It's not about getting plastic surgery before you come. It's not about any of that. Them jokers be drinking water, minding their business, and having joy. They be looking fine as all get out. You want to be snatched? Have joy.
We've tried it and we know.
It's the ultimate snatch.
When the pictures start coming through afterwards, we are always in somebody's picture just laughing, screaming, hollering.
That brings us to our next principle. Humor and amusement. I want you to know that I've almost gotten sick. Mm-hmm. I laugh for days during homecoming. Mm-hmm. It's not just like one time we start laughing.
Oh God.
You laugh imagine laughing continuously.
First of all,
4 whole
the
days.
minute our crew all gets together,
something funny happens.
The second,
immediately we cry laughing about something.
The moment that we're all
once the last person gets off that airplane and comes in and comes to I like to treat my house as just home base. I have people who spend the night at my house who live here during homecoming. You got folks staying with you from out of town? I have folks staying with me from in town. Mm-hmm. They live around the corner. Can I crash at your crib for the whole weekend? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Come on. Because you don't want to miss a thing.
Mm-hmm. You just want to be.
You don't want to miss
the inside
a thing.
jokes.
The slumber party of it all. You don't want to go home. You might miss
the stories we have.
Mm-hmm. The nightcaps. Out on my porch making s'mores. You think I'm joking that we don't be out on my porch making s'mores after all that partying, but we do.
I still laugh at that day that me and Scott fell asleep in the back seat of the car. You and Quad went inside the party. We were
back there, laying on each other's heads.
Laying on each other's heads.
Murdered you. It looked like a mob hit had happened.
Drool on each other.
It looked
Someone
like a
else's.
mob hit. Y'all gone.
There was one year she locked me out the house. She didn't know she did. I had to sleep right there in that driveway.
I'm in the driveway. Listen, I had bourboned myself to sleep. I wasn't.
That's because I had come home from a homecoming hookup. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Listen.
And the hater mad. Don't be bad. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. It's homecoming. Just don't be mad. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Okay, something very important is generosity and giving. Please participate in the homecoming challenge. It was started by our Spelman sister Dana, but she is doing that it's something that we want all HBCU alums to practice.
Yes.
And that means going back to your freshman dorm, try to go to your room. For many of us, your dorm might have changed or maybe it changed names or something. Then go to one of them, right? Bless somebody, who was in the situation you were in so many years ago.
Yep.
Give them your contact information. We like to bless them with a little coin, right? And stay in touch with them. I actually took a picture with one of I remember seeing a girl she stayed in my exact same dorm room at HH. She was majoring in psychology, and at her graduation, we have a picture together.
Aww.
And we've just kept up. She's going to graduate school in psychology.
That. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I'm going to do it for the first time this year.
But you meet. It's a good way to give back. We want you to give back to your school altogether.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. I have Spelman is a bill I pay every month.
Yeah, I just have a monthly bill.
Every month they just take out of my account. It is what it is. I don't even know what the amount is at this point. Go on ahead and take it. I know I want my name to be in the number when we have the roll call of who gave this year. Every year, that every year, every woman is very serious, y'all, because this is how we give this opportunity to more people.
Yeah.
Your HBCUs can't thrive without your help. How you go through it? How'd you go through it? How did you get something out of it? How did you become successful from it? And then you didn't go back and pull through the other people that are coming.
And you might think that your dollar amount doesn't matter, and it's very important.
$10 is fine.
$10.
$10 a month is fine.
If it's regular, you have no idea what that might do. But also, that makes corporations match the funding.
Yeah.
People talk about, why is everybody giving money to Spelman all the time? Besides the fact that we're fantastic. Another reason is our alumni giving, and it's not about the amount, it is about how many of us give.
That's it.
So if they're looking at your giving and they're like, well, only 5% of you all even want to give to your school, that a lot of times that does not attract the philanthropists. So please, HBCU folks, I give to schools that are not mine too. I've given to Morris Brown.
That's good. Yes.
I'm a professor at Clark Atlanta. I have given to Morehouse.
When Bennett was going through their struggles, Spelman came.
We came through.
We came
not
one
money.
of our own.
Yeah.
Oh no,
not the other black women. And what's funny is people are like, black women are in competition. Yeah, I don't know where they do that at.
Not this black woman.
This black women's school showed up for that black women's school
absolutely
to make sure that it stayed
How much
open.
they need? Okay.
I mean, we're up all night. They had to have it by midnight. We're literally at 11:20, 11:30
texting each
calling
other.
And texting each
Bennett
other.
is in need. Can you just
Can you do anything?
coins.
They are in danger of losing accreditation and closing. Please, anything you can give.
We gonna have the bat.
Yeah, because our schools should remain open
forever.
They were built for us and should be maintained by us. And
we
that's
shouldn't
part
lose
of it.
not a one.
Yeah.
We've already lost too many. We cannot use. These are our. We deserve this for our children, for our people.
Brick by brick.
Absolutely. Health and wellness. This contributes to your mental health, y'all. Y'all can play with it if you want to.
We have a friend, we won't mention his name, Grouchy Smurf, who didn't come to homecoming. He was going through just some challenges, right? And he thought to himself that I probably can't go to homecoming. And I remember him leaving me this long message, and he said that was a big mistake. Homecoming is what he needed.
Yeah.
Don't get into, just like when you're thinking about being healthy, if you're getting stressed and stuff like that, that's the time you stop working out and all stuff like that. That's dope. That's not the time to not go to homecoming. That's the time to go.
And I'm even gonna throw this out. Y'all, be vulnerable and honest. Tell people if you need a plane ticket, I have paid for people to come. I absolutely. I want you there with me.
Y'all are all going there, but I can't go there. First of all, it's 10 of us.
We can figure it out.
There's 10 of us.
Well,
Y'all
the ticket
trying to
was
sit at a
hundreds of
table,
dollars.
and
Okay,
it is that's
we'll
$100.
divide it
You mean you
between
need
us.
$10
We'll
from
figure
each
it
of
out.
us? I think it's okay.
We're gonna figure it out.
Because your mental health needs that experience,
and ultimately, we want you there.
we want it. It's not the same when
Yeah.
you're not there. This person
My
we're talking
experience
about,
is
it was
made
different.
richer.
It was different with him not being there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We
Yes.
always want him around, right?
Yes.
Even though he's grouchy.
Soul and spirit, y'all. I just there's nothing. There's no greater boost for my spirit to be among hundreds of thousands of people all at the same time celebrating
Who had this
our
experience.
institutions. I can't explain to you. And I'm not even just talking about SpelHouse. I work with assistant. Janita gets just excited about her Hampton homecoming as I do. So we are just trading back and forth. So when she comes back from homecoming, I want to hear her stories.
review.
She wants to hear mine. I'm telling you, it feeds your spirit.
Go for it.
Come.
It's called homecoming. Go home. If it's been too long since you've been home, your joy might be waiting there. You have no idea.
Ooh.
I don't know who
I
I
can
hang out
guarantee your
with.
joy is waiting
It's
there.
there's a group of
Oh,
people
I don't
that
have
will
a
hang
crew.
with you. What?
We all crew.
You ain't all crew. Go to the tent around the years that you graduated, and your crew is in there. They're glad to see you.
I promise you.
You have a crew now. You have a crew by the end of the weekend.
Yeah.
Crewed up. Crewed up.
Please.
So this is the most important one, I think, actually, about homecoming.
Yes.
And I do it every time. I'm actually almost emotionally moved. There's something about homecoming and reunions that I get moved. And I send my parents like, here we go, your yearly little letter that you send to us. I do. Every year I send them something because and it's usually a picture of something that we're doing. And then I write to them, thank you so much for sending me to Spelman College. But I don't want the moment to pass without me savoring and appreciating that moment. That might be the most important principle that you apply to your homecoming weekend, y'all. Savor and appreciate that moment. Because, we all hear about, I'm not trying to be morbid, but we hear about losing, brothers and sisters just all the time. And you just savor that moment where you laughing over that red cup. You know what I mean? Where you're like, I'm going to meet you. Okay, I'm going to meet you down by the Alpha tent. Okay, you get some fish. I'm going to get some barbecue. We'll share plates. You know what I mean? Like, that's a moment.
One of my favorite pictures is her and our sister April eating a sausage. It's one of my favorite. I caught them unaware. Tearing it up. I caught them unawares and I was like, cheese. And they were like,
my favorite is wearing her shoes on my hands.
oh my God.
I just got your, which really is like, well, what did
showed
you
up
have
with
on
my
your
boots?
What was on your foot then?
To this day, I don't know.
That boot was on my hand.
First of all, I don't know where I left them. And I don't know how she looked at them and said, those are Maddie's.
She was taking it had to be 8 or 9 years that she took a yearly picture with this bald dude. She'd be like, ah. She was like, who's that? You take a picture with him every year like that. I could just go through and look at all of these. But just in this the memories.
Baby, get caught up in the moment.
When you don't go and when you see that timeline blown up, how you feel.
Somebody came up to me last year and said, who's that man you were just talking to? I said, I don't know. I don't know. And she said, Maddie, you just kissed him in the mouth. I said, okay.
I might. That might happen. SpelHouse.
I said, okay.
Listen.
Don't know.
You were glad to see that?
I was in the moment.
On the airplane, people are glad to see folks.
Oh, God.
I mean, we live in Atlanta, but I hear about all the time people in the airport. Hey, I see you heading out. What's up?
Because
Where
you
you
must
going
travel
Thursday?
in your
Where you going
nalia.
Friday?
Yes.
On the airplane in your nalia.
That's part of it.
So
It
folks
starts
know.
when you start traveling from wherever you're coming from.
Yeah, it starts in the airport when you see somebody. Hey, you don't have to know them.
And you all make the moment last.
There you go.
Get the phone numbers Reach out to each other throughout the years.
Yeah.
I cannot
tag each other in the
pictures.
pictures.
Absolutely. Please do it.
You really never know. You talk about a networking. Everything you need is at that HBCU homecoming.
I'm getting so happy about it right now.
Everything you need. We've been talking about getting followers and stuff like that. Everything we need is at that homecoming. Everything you need. I need somebody to help me with my resume.
Listen,
I'm starting a whole new career in HR. Whatever it is you're talking about doing, I'm launching a new business of teeth whitening. I don't know what it is. Because what we will do when we find out that someone else from an HBCU has a child in a pageant and we get online and vote for the child, I don't even know you.
I don't have to.
Is this your baby girl?
Then that's Niecy Poo.
Okay. I'm going to make sure my niece get it. She needs how many votes? Don't even. You only need 2,000. Yeah, that's an hour.
We got that.
Everything you need is at that HBCU homecoming. So savor it. Make that moment last. Get out of your head.
And get into your joy.
Okay. And get into those gray sweatpants.
On that note, because I'm not doing you anymore today.
Morehouse. Holy Spirit.
What?
I'm building me a home.
I'm building me